Hello everyone, welcome back to Taiji. We were getting close, I think, to figuring out what's going on in this area and getting some, I don't know, signal fire, bonfire, laser, whatever it is you get when you finish these things. And we need a bridge from here to here. And remind me why I need that bridge? It's something to do with getting up there. It's because I need a way to flip this bridge vertical and still get back around to here. So I need this to make me, I don't know. Anyway, so I can use this to go up, or I can use it to go right, or maybe I can use it to build a bridge that does both? I don't know. What are the sums of these numbers here? The sums of the blues is 15, and the sums of the yellows is 10. That's 25, so that's the entire grid. And so I can choose which of those to make solid and which to make non-solid. Getting a bridge up to here could be useful, so it might be nice to assume that blue is the solid color, but, I mean, maybe I don't want that. Maybe I just want to go here. Probably I do. Maybe I can do both, but I don't know. Let's just assume for now that blue is solid. I guess they don't have to be the same, do they? It could be that blue down here is opaque and yellow is solid. So that would be interesting. Nope, turns out they have to be the same. Huh. Well, this has turned out less useful than I had hoped. Right, like, you can do that. That sucks. I need to get here. But, like, I can't, right? That was a unique solution. I believe. Well, aside from the fiddling around up here. And assuming that this is solid led me to assuming that this is the same color, but also, or concluding anyway, but it doesn't reach. So is this really only a bridge from here to here? That's just impossible, because that is useless. Let's try this again. Let's assume, just for funsies, that yellow is solid. I mean, it immediately leads to failure. You can't possibly get here, right? So that just can't be. So this 3... Ah, I know what I did wrong. I forgot that you can combine dots of the same color. I said this 3 is complete, therefore it must be bordered on all sides by solid. But that's not the case. It might not be. It's not totally clear to me how that would be useful, but it was an incorrect conclusion to draw. Even if it led to a solution of the puzzle, it wasn't the solution I was looking for. So this has to go down at least, we know that. And this does have to be off, right? Because this 5 is going to touch either here or here, and if this were on, it would be in the same group as a color, as a dot of another color, which is not allowed. So that off, on, off, on. So that much was still true, and so we can do this. Now, the thing is, this 3, we could connect it here, but that sucks. Then there would be, like, just... yuck. I wouldn't be allowed to cross at all. So I really don't want to connect up like this, right? I want that. This 3 has to go up there. I think I can do like that, right? There we go. The funny thing is, this didn't combine any dots. So it wasn't the fact that I assumed you couldn't connect dots that led me to the wrong conclusion last time. It was just some other mistake. I don't know. I don't know what those mean. Okay, but there was an area that was going to teach me about those over here. I think. Yep. Alright, so you are a 6. Okay, is this like... this is exactly like the witness where it's like, oh, it counts as -2. So this is a group of 4, and this is a group of 4. What did I do wrong here? Yeah? Oh, no? I can't, these need to connect somehow, right? No, that's not connected. But yes, this is acting like a -2. This makes the 6 happy, but the 4 is unhappy. And I can't fix it. I can do that. This looks so easy. And yet, apparently, it is not. What if I left the... I mean, that doesn't help. Yeah, it needs to be in a group anyway. Okay. Are there easier puzzles of this type that I could be learning from? Ah, get out of here, you friggin' diamonds. I hate you. I also hate the last puzzle in this area. Still didn't figure that out. Not that I've gone back and tried, but... What's with this thing sticking out? Why did I go around, by the way? Yeah, I wondered. This one, when I was here before, it wasn't clear whether this one sticking up out of the ground was like something that had fallen from one of these or a puzzle from another area. And it turns out it's a puzzle from another area. Alright, you can see it sticking up. And it's a slightly different color, but that could be a trick of the light. And it's a puzzle from this area. This looked like the easiest puzzle of its type, which does not seem right to me. Like, on the other hand, I do understand the rule, so it's not like the difficulty in understanding the rule is what's killing me here. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, here's my thing, right? This, like, has to be part of the 6 group, because you just can't build a 6 group here, right? So they have to be the same color. And this has to be off. Which we know that because it's already highlighted. So how does the 6 connect up here? Does it leave this space open or like this, or does it take it? And you say, well, okay, in order to leave this space open, we would have to go like that. But now the group's too big, right? So it can't skip this space. It has to take this space. And then it can just take one of these, and that's it, right? Oh, this is easy. I don't know why I kept like taking this one, and I just never tried taking that one. It just made me nervous being so close to the 4. Anyway, now we can do this to shrink the 4 down to size. Just that, right? A 3 and a 5? Okay, well we can't... Yeah, I guess that's enough. Just 2 3s? 12, 18, 16. So we do have to fill the whole grid with spaces. Can we not just, like, do this? Yeah, there's 2 2s in the middle and 6s around the edge. What's the difference here? Ah, the dots are not yellow. Actually, the dots, these are different colors. So can we not, we can't do the same thing here because you can't combine black vacancies with yellow. Okay. Well, that doesn't work. But that does. What are these? Are these... They're yellow 4s that are forced on. Okay. And these are yellow dots, so you can put them with any group, I guess. And this time, predictably, I guess, we're not being asked to fill in the whole grid, right? It's just... 12, so we have to leave 4 of them blank. I say predictably because since all the groups are the same color, if you were asked to fill in the whole grid, you would just like highlight it all. And that's obviously impossible, by the way, because some of them are forced on and some are forced... No, that's not true. Anyway, whatever. Shut up, Alan. What do we do? Well, this is forced off. And it can take, at most, one of these 2 dots, right? Because if it took both, it would be taking up 3 spaces, but supposed to be only size 1. So it's possible for it to take up one of these. At least at a glance, that appears possible. But not both. Another question might be... Can this 4 reach into this area? And at first, you might say, no, that's impossible. Because look, it's too big. It's taking up size 4, even though it should be size 3. But if we connect it up here, then suddenly it's supposed to be size 7, and it's taking up size 7, and that's allowed. So that might be a good way to go. And these combined should be size 5, right? So can I not do this? Yeah. That is a black -2? How is that possible? I can't connect a black up there, and I can't make something of size -2, can I? Yeah, everyone's very unhappy about that. What? I mean, I can do this. That's fine. Okay, I see. You're teaching me that a constraint of size 0 is the same as no constraint. Sure. How many colors are in this damn thing? Are these orange? These are blue and these are black, and I guess these are orange again, I think. Can I just do nothing? Why not? Oh, because then there are empty... Well, no. There are empty groups, or there are groups of different colors that are like overlapping, but all the constraints vanished, so who cares, right? So what about this? Is that's allowed? Okay. Oops. So if there's a group that has a 0 constraint in it, the color of that constraint still applies, but it doesn't care how big the size is. Okay. Well, you know, actually, that might not be true. Is it? It has to be. No, because... Can't I do that? Yeah, I've made one giant region of size 0 and a couple of size 2s. Okay. So that's easy enough. We have 8 dots and 8 gaps, so we use them all. And the colors of all the dots are forced. So it's just that? Okay. Uh, 18 minus 6 is 12. So we need to leave 4 out, but connect everything else up, so it's just this. Ooh, okay. Is this... The shape of this doesn't mean anything, right? Just the fact that it's 7. So we're being given, what, 24 minus 14 is 10? So we have to leave 6 empty? I don't actually know the right way to do that. But let's say we know those are all colored. That is... how am I stupid? It's 6 of them, so we need 4 more, right? So you can do that. Is that valid? It is. I didn't want to do the counting, but... Because you can't actually get the 2 groups to touch, which would make it obvious the constraints were met. This way you have to do the math, I guess, and see that 9 plus 3 is 12, minus 7 is 5, and these are of size 5, so it works out. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, minus 9. Well, we're looking for a total size of 4, which is going to be difficult to accomplish slurping up all this stuff. So we need to use a constraint of size 0 in here somewhere. So this 9 could eat up the 4 and the 5, I guess? And now it's a size 0 constraint, so it doesn't matter. Ooh, that did something. Outside. Oh, it lit this up. Look at this. If I could just get there. Ah, well, the problem was I didn't understand these dots, and now I do. So, was there more to do in here? Or should I just solve that puzzle? There is more. Oh, but I don't understand this shit. Okay, and what would this do? It would open up, I guess, stairs into this area, probably. But okay, I have everything else in the area. Alright, and what I need... I really only need the top and the right. It would be convenient... Wait, is that true? Yeah. It might be convenient to have the left filled, but if I have to choose, the top and the right are the two that I actually need. So what is the total we're being given here? We have to cover every space, so it must add up, I hope. 9 and 16 is 25. And then these add up, there's 20 of the little ones, right? So they're going to be 5... How do I even... What am I saying? I don't know. Is this the answer? No. Neither is this. This is sort of getting close, though, isn't it? This solves, right? This is a solution? No, because this part is... No, this part's right, too. So that's fine. It isn't what I wanted, I think. But it is good enough, right? Because... now I can flip this bridge to go vertical, walk around here to here, and flip this bridge to take me that way, and cross, right? Is that... Oh, right. It has to be like this. I'm here! I did it! And there's 3 puzzles, and then, like, we're up here, and... Who knows what this stuff is? And then there's another thing I have to do on this giant wall? Okay. So, what's the total we're being asked for here? 12, 17, 25. Okay, so the whole grid. I mean, this looks like it has to be symmetrical, probably, but I don't have a proof of that. One thing I can do is, like, just each of these 2s, right? Exactly one of its 2 neighbors is on. We can assume it's this one. And it's still, I think, without loss of generality, right? Because you could rotate to get back to the other solution, or mirror or something. And that gives us not this. And I was going to say it gives us this, but it doesn't really, because this 2 could connect to the 5. Let's assume that it's symmetrical and see if this gets us into any trouble. What kind of symmetry? Rotational, probably. So that would be this, I think. You know, actually, I said that we can assume that this 2 has exactly one of its neighbors lit up, but that's not true. Because it could look like that, right? There you go. that's a single block of size 7, which could be part of a valid solution. It's a little tricky, but it could happen, I think. It can't happen to all of them, because they can't all reach over there. I don't think. Maybe. Actually, it kind of looks like it works, doesn't it? No, because this 3 is... The 3's in the middle are unhappy. But... If we were a little more careful... Maybe? No, you just can't do it. Because you can make this happy or this happy, but not both, I think. Okay, that's fine. So... I mean, okay, let's, as I said, guess that it's symmetrical and guess that there's no reaching across the aisle and see if that leads anywhere interesting. Yeah, I mean, this is totally working, right? 12 and 12, so there's one space missing? The middle is kind of the only one that makes sense, right? So, like that? 6 and 8 is 14, so there's 9 missing? That's a little weirder. 9 that are part of no group. Interesting to note, these 2s can't possibly reach each other. Even if they both, like, did this. If they connect up, they're too big. So it is the case that each of these 2s does have exactly one neighbor filled and one not. So let's just, like, again, assume symmetry. See where that gets us. Ugh, nowhere good, right? This is horrible. We lost already. Well, this could be anything, I guess. Ah, there we go. Just one little tweak away from symmetry, and we got there somehow by just fumbling around. One last puzzle. It's a big one. What the hell is this? Is that a cyan 3 that's gray? You gotta be fucking kidding me. I literally can't see anything there. Maybe it is just locked on and it's not actually a constraint. Maybe there isn't a number on it. It's just you can't turn this one on, off, rather. That's what I'm choosing to believe. Let me. Is there a cyan one that I can turn on somewhere to confirm that I can see those? Like there were some around. Alright, whatever. I'm not gonna do it. I'm pretty sure I could see it if there were something there. This 5 is highly suspicious, by the way. What's this all about? Is it just like a cool decoration that you're like, oh cool, a 5. It's part of the theme of this area. So, what are the sizes we're being asked to do here? 10, 20, 31, 36. The puzzle's 6 by 6. So I've proven that this definitely can't have writing on it, because if it did, we wouldn't have space. Okay, great. So most of these are white, but the 6s are black, and this is cyan. Well, we can say that this 5 has to go there, at least. That's something. Wait, is it really just this? No, because this is on. I see. If I could turn this off, I'd be set, right? Oh wait, can I? 5, 10. Can I do that? Nope, everything's unhappy. Great. Okay, let's count this out again. I must have missed something somewhere. So 5, 6, and oh, I see. Wait, was this right? 4, 6, 13. Oh, so I need one fewer of these. I see. I don't need to move one. I need one fewer, which means turning one off. But if I do that, any one I turn off breaks things. Okay. Yeah, this is an important constraint for sure. This 4. I don't know where to start on this one. Because it seems like anything could go more or less anywhere, right? And I suspect that starting from here and trying to find some small modification will not get you anywhere good. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. There's not enough to like actually connect these. You could do this. This is still too big, right? Also, everything's the wrong size. But, like, if we did that, things would be sort of the right size, wouldn't they? We just have... Oh, actually, wait a minute. How is this? 6? Yeah, this is too big again. The 6s are connected to too much. And I assume, therefore, that one of the 5s up here are not right. 5, 5. It's off by 2? Okay, rewind here. So, we know that the total size of the grid is 36, and the sum of all the constraints is 36. Therefore, every cell must be part of one of the groups. We've had this come up before. And that means that every on cell must be contiguous with a 6. Because those are the only on groups. It's just nonsense to think about, doing this or something. Okay, with that or whatever. Because this isn't connected to a 6. You can tell immediately it's just gone. And this also impossible. So, that's interesting. Probably. But I don't know what to do with it. Like, this is going to be even worse, right? There's no way this 4... The challenge, I guess, is stopping the 4 from touching any of the 5s. Because it's off and they're off, but it's different colors, so they're not allowed to touch. And the only way to stop them from touching is by dividing them with the 6s. And so that means that the group that contains the 6s, or anyway, one of the 6s at least, must somehow form a border around the 4. Now, is there some way you could do that without, like, drawing a complete circle around the 4, like this? This is the wrong size, so I don't know about that. This is obviously impossible for a number of reasons, but I'm just saying, like, this is a way that we haven't drawn a total circle around before. We've let the wall do some of the work. Is there some reason that we can show, in general, all solutions like this one are impossible? Because then we could work on, like, just surrounding the 4 and try to figure out how to do that. But if it's possible that you don't surround the 4 just with squares, then we have to think about both possibilities. I mean, it would look like we have to get the 6s to touch this. This is a thing that is hard. I kind of think all the 5s want to be one big contiguous 20. But that's hard too. Because the only way we've seen to do that so far is in the obvious failure position. The obvious solution which fails because of this. Is there some other way all the 5s could be connected? I don't think so. So I think we must actually be breaking up the 5s somehow. But it's like impossible to break them up, isn't it? Because, well, no, that's not true, I guess. You could do that. Right, and now we've broken up this 5 from the others. And maybe we let this one connect. But this is even worse. Right? Like, this is horrible. I mean, everyone's gonna be happy except these 5s. And all my 6s. How's this looking? It's close, isn't it? Like, it's only off in size by 1? Could I do... But then it doesn't connect up. Yeah, this way the 5s are happy, the 4s happy. But the 2 6s can't touch. I can do this, but then the 4 group gets way too big, right? Maybe not. Maybe I can do... Is that crazy? It's way too big, isn't it? Yeah, way too many tiles are on. At least the music and atmosphere is nice and calming. Here's an interesting question I guess you could ask. How many spaces does a group of 4 have in its border? Is that a fixed number, or does it change depending on the 4's shape? So suppose we wanted to draw the 4 like this. Obviously this is incorrect, just thinking about the shapes of 4s. This has 10 shapes in its border. 10 tiles. Another legal way to draw a 4 is as a square. And that only has 8 shapes in its border, right? So that seems sort of promising, I think. And if we draw it as the Tetris S piece, what do we get? Here, again, 8 shapes, 8 tiles on its border. This is important because I'm thinking about budgeting the 12 on spots I have for my 6 and how we can shape the 4. And in particular, like, I guess there's also a T-piece. We could look at that as well. This is kind of a bad way to draw one for my example here. That also has 8 pieces on its border. So it's only the line that has more, because none of it has less interior connectivity. We can do better than that. If we can like do this. Well, that's a line actually. But as a T piece, for example, or an S piece. We could do it with as few as 7 if we connected it to the wall. Five, 10, 13, 14. Okay, I only need 15 to do it this way. Great. So how do you hem in this damn 4? without using a million spaces. I think you need to keep it like sort of centralized, and that was why this shape looked really appealing. But it doesn't work. Oh, there's L pieces too, I guess. I know there's a lot of Tetris pieces, but for some reason I thought, oh, four tiles can't make that many Tetris pieces. Yeah, it makes all of them. That's kind of how they're defined. This also has 8, though. Actually, wait, it had 9. It looked like 8 because there are 8 on the screen, but there's also 1 up here. Interesting. So what is this? Is this good? It's almost good, right? But not actually? Or... no, not even close. Well... I hate this piece. This is 12, right? And I'm just not connected up properly. And I can't change anything because it'll ruin the shapes. I don't know, I feel like I need to leave this for later, sadly. Like, we're right at the laser. Oh, I can just do this. That's nice. So I don't have to solve all that shit again when I come back. There's fast travel up here. I don't really know where I'm going. I mean, I'm gonna end the episode with what I'm gonna do. But I thought I would try to figure out like where we're going next at least. I mean, it looks like there's more stuff up here, doesn't it? Yeah, this leads up there. Let's just go looking around a bit. I wish I could open up the map. What the hell is this, by the way? This one is nuts. It doesn't make any sense. I tried this. That's the obvious solution. It doesn't work. All the rest of these are fine. This one, like, defies explanation. I mean, I guess there's only 8 possible answers. Wasn't that all of them? No, I guess not. Why? This makes no sense. Also, I thought I heard a door open. Why this? I don't know. None of the explanations I have for other puzzles of this type apply here. Do they? I don't know. It's a mystery. remember this. Did I solve this puzzle? What is this? Oh, that was this thing. I see. And we're looking at its reflection. Very funny. So this is still on the right, though, right? This thing that looks like it's on my right is the actual right? Yeah. So... I guess the left branch is bigger? Because it goes all the way to here, whereas this one splits here. And then over here... I guess I'd say the left branch is biggest? Well... hard to be sure. It could be the middle. I think it's the left. Then from here, left again. And from this... doesn't even look like it splits at all from here, does it? Oh, I guess we get two different perspectives of the tree, but the top view is... This view is the worst, isn't it? Oh no, because we get... Haha. This bit here we can't see, because it's kind of covered by something on the bottom. Okay. So, where is that coming from? It's coming from here, isn't it? So, it goes left. After the branch left, actually it seems like the biggest branch is the one going right. Not the one going left. Very interesting. And then that splits, and the rightmost is first, like that. After it goes left, yes, I'm fairly confident the going left is longest, right? Yeah, look at that one. It sticks way out there. Okay, and for here, branching to the right... Then it splits here? Is that right? Two big ones. After a branch right, it splits in two again. That's here. Which is here. I guess the left branch is longer because it goes way up here. It splits here and the right branch splits here. Okay, and so after... Oops. After right... Right... This one's the left branch, isn't it? It's hard to say, really. No, I guess this one's the right branch. The left branch is longer? I guess. It's a little hard to keep my perspective here. And after going right, left, that's here. It looks like the left branch is longer, right? Because it sticks out higher into the tree, above the tree? Fuck you. Okay, I was close. Hard to interpret those trees. Right. I don't remember. This was like a way under all this stuff. Ah, to here. I see. You know, I was gonna end the episode. I sort of forgot about that. I was just trying to see if there is more map somewhere. Solved that one. Haven't solved this. Still no real idea. But there was like more up here somehow, wasn't there? Or maybe just a teleporter that I haven't turned on? Well, that's what it is. It's the teleporter for like this area, I suspect. Which I don't see, but is like inside a house or something, probably. Oh, and then there's this thing. I don't think I have any new insights. I mean, I know it's like, what, episode 5 or something? For me, it's still session 1, so I haven't really had time to let my brain synthesize new ideas. I just like, this is baffling. These clouds aren't important, are they? You're not trying to mess with me by giving me important clouds. They're just like floating on by, right? Only Jonathan Blow would do that twice. Or, well, a lot of times in The Witness and like once in Braid, kind of. A cloud prank. I have no ideas. So what exactly is there left to do? There's that big house that seems to have like graduate level puzzles of all sorts in it. But I think we've kind of covered most of the areas. I guess there's all those like weirdo diamonds that I hated, right? Where were those? Oh, right, they were right next door, and I couldn't figure them out. I guess the way to get there is like this, right? If I could just solve one diamond puzzle before I go, that would be a nice relief. But like, okay, yeah. 2 diamonds in each connected group is so far what I believe I know. And it's just impossible here. So that can't be the answer. That can't be what you're supposed to do. Something else. Man, the aliasing on those vines is something, huh? Is there really... Like, there's nothing in here about anti-aliasing? Alright, whatever. I guess I don't know. I'm no game developer. I thought this was called aliasing. Maybe it's something else. But I think... Sort of... Whatever, doesn't matter. So, these exclamation points, are they interesting? Are they part of the puzzle? Does knowing that this one has a blue exclamation point and this one has a purple exclamation point, does this matter somehow? I think I said exclamation, but I know what the word is. I haven't been able to disprove my theory that you have to have, like, exactly 2, groups of size exactly 2, connected in a color. So far, that's the only idea I've got. And, like, we can do this, and these guys are happy to be connected, but their friends hate it. So, like, I don't know what else can be the rule. Is there some way to do that with this? I feel like the whole point of this is to show me that that's not the rule, and that something else is. I'm sure people have been commenting, trying to explain, like, what's going on. Maybe some of them are right, maybe some of them are wrong. But, like I said, this is still session 1 for me, so I certainly haven't seen any comments. I mean, am I, like, stupid? In order to connect this and this, you have to go through here. You can't go through somewhere else. That's not possible. You can't not connect them. Or you can, but then these guys are mad. If you don't connect them, then these guys are mad. So, there's just nothing. This is impossible. There's a bug in the game. Is it... Wait a minute. Oh, I get it. Should I tell you guys the answer or wait till next episode? I think it would be kind of funny to tease you and wait till the next episode. We'll do that. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.